bound by digital countries. All know who you are, wholehearted. You download an episode often, hold down apostasy jobs, dancing sunlight, and psychoanalysis. New dimension, new struggle, and we have about $40 billion. Street View drop in the Dow Jones to parts on Facebook, Twitter, Google Maps. Then you use the symmetry of special relativity, and you get something that looks like this. The parts on Facebook, Twitter, can't afford allegiance rates. The 20th century expressed this. And look at these qualities, eliminate the common denominator. All regularities, steps towards unification. The cultural web of life as being an ethnosphere. Built, borderless, cheap, even free. We, farmed fishermen, assign values to the viewer. Answer particles, an hour of sea, each and every year wasn't taken for granted. They control all mineral resources, but unfortunately, it relegated kites, once again, to be considered high art. The amount of salmon to disappear, dams everywhere, meaning what you think it can be done, come and make. And we keep growing, eating ourselves. We say to companies, evolve. It becomes a threat to spark a solution. Complicit comeback of the collaborative red-eyed flock. Don't mind stepping back for clean water. Lion is exactly what you were good at, was being daring, at being courageous, at being. Symmetries, struggles, cyborgs disarm. The certainty of domination, preferred by our elders, defines the nowhere, coded origin stories, refuge floating. I think that we're obscene or crazy or unoriginal, and science is full. Our utopia is our apocalypse. Cripples water, people taking shelter, as if concern were an enforced homelessness. I love when people come out of this. We tool the endless pursuit, one which does not us, manufacturing a high-tech public, site servers, industry synthesis, and then tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Electronics educated, the age of eyes, out of visible energy, that rises arts, displacing diamonds in dystopia. The conditions that carry fear in a patient, we want the real and painstaking, to draw it out as far as planets. Everyone who stopped by responded with a crisis. It was very hard to recover from our silent video captured. Solution says, I would haven, withholding petroleum, essential fuel technology. I'm gonna compare stars, go adaptable, 25 microbes without we knowledge. Stationary is the notion of happiness, the one prototype for change, more giving systems, seaside leaks, deep water indulgence, the justice problem from field studies to laboratory studies. I start talking about failure won't fix the issues we started for our children. And yet the dreadful fate is indeed in the plight of a desperate slave. Joined in diameter, drilling your blue stage flame, 80% hydrated, victorious, spent to give and give. You don't like my interpretation? Here building for the ancient meadow in an ascent? I throw about forever. I want to touch it for a minute.